Hi guys, Mulos here. So today is a follow-up video on my LendMePay video that I made last week. I got a number of questions. One of them was, or a number of them was regarding my use of Zazu and LendMePay. So someone was asking if I'm still going to be using Zazu or what the differences between the two are. So before I answer that, I just need to share a very few simple things with you. One, I use a lot of apps. Just on the electronic payment platforms alone, there's 11 apps. Two of them are Zambian, the Zazu app and the LendMePay app. All these apps are really good apps. I still use them even though I use others. So Zazu and LendMePay are similar apps. I use both of them, and I'll explain why and how I use both of them, and how and why I'll continue to use both of them. It's the same thing when you come to the banking apps. On my banking apps alone, there are 7 banking apps. And in addition to these 7 banking apps, there are 2 other banks that I use, which I don't use their apps. So depending on what I'm doing, I will switch or alternate between banking apps. And it comes to the same with cryptocurrency apps. Currently, I'm using 7 cryptocurrency apps. I use 2 mainly, Binance and CXIO. Those are the main ones I use, but I do use the other 5 as well. So it also comes down to how I browse the web. I browse with a lot of tabs open. Today is a conservative day. I only have a few tabs open, but most of the times I will have a lot of tabs open. Then on top of that, I also use all the mobile money platforms. My main mobile money is Airtel Money. I also use MTN Money. And ever since I started using LendMePay, I have increased use of my Zamtel Kwacha account. I've had these for the longest time, and depending on what I'm doing, I will switch between one or the other, or I'll use all 3 within the same day. So now, between Zazu and LendMePay, with Zazu, I am able to top up with my MTN Money account. I'm also able to top up with my Zamtel Kwacha account. And with LendMePay, I'm able to top up with my Airtel Money account, and I'm able to top up with my MTN Money account. So you can see that between the two, only Zazu allows me to top up with Zamtel Kwacha, and between the two, only LendMePay allows me to top up with Airtel. Okay, so today I have received some funds in my Paysera. Paysera is a virtual bank. It does come with a Visa card. That's a physical Visa card. So generally, depending on what type of transacting I'm doing, if I need to use it online, swipe at a shop, or withdraw at an ATM, I will deposit this into my Zazu account. But today I need to send this to somebody who's not on Zazu. He's on Zamtel Kwacha, and trying to save a little bit of money, I am going to deposit this into the LendMePay, and I'm going to send it to him to his Zamtel Kwacha. Some of that I am also going to keep in my Zamtel Kwacha account. So it all boils down to preference, or what exactly type of transaction you are doing that day. So you can alternate between any app. I have worked with both platforms, and I use both platforms. I use them a lot. So it's always important to try out as many platforms as you can. That's how you discover where the savings are, and you're able to set up systems. It's really expensive if you are a small business and you're receiving mobile money payments, or you need to make mobile money payments. It's really important that you manage those costs. Try to go with whichever platform is going to help your business save on costs. That's the same rule I use on the banking. So I use all these banks depending on what exactly I'm doing. If I need to send forex payments, I'll use one. If I need to make bank payments, I'll use another. If I need to receive money from clients who don't have too much time, I'll recommend them to go to one of the banks which has booths all over the place. If I need to send e-wallets, I'll use one. I need to send instant money, I'll use another. If I need to top up a mobile money account, I'll use another. So it all depends on what exactly you're doing that day. So today I'm going to use LendMePay to send some money to a Zamtel Kwacha wallet. Okay, so once I'm logged in, I just need to dash off to the add money feature, and I can top up by Visa or MasterCard. I can also top up by Airtel Money or MTN Money. There are some numbers that you can use to top up if you're sending to Airtel Money or MTN Money. But in this particular case, the money is sitting in my Paysera account, which is a foreign bank, and I'm going to top up using the Visa card. So you simply need to enter in the amount that you're going to pay, which is an 8,100. Okay, then click on proceed, then proceed again. Okay, so I'm going to enter in my card details. It's the usual standard card details, entering the card number, the expiration month, expiration year, and the CVV. CVV being the 3 digits at the back of the card. If there are more than three digits, get only the last 3. So once I've entered this, I shall click on next. Okay, so once you've clicked on the next, it then brings you to this page where you need to confirm the payment. So I'm going to pay. Okay, so you have the options. Depending on your bank, you can have the options of receiving a text OTP or an email OTP. I'll receive a text. Okay, so the transaction has been successful, and it takes a couple of seconds. It does automatically refresh, and there's my balance. So I've got 8,100 kwacha. Now I need to send this to somebody who is on Zamtel Kwacha. So I just simply come here to send money, Zamtel Kwacha. Now again, I will say this: if you are sending to somebody who is on MTN Money or Airtel Money, you can send them money using Zamtel Kwacha. They are going to receive a voucher which they can go and redeem. But in my case, I've got a Zamtel Kwacha account, and the person I'm sending the money to also has a Zamtel Kwacha account. So part of this money, the 100 kwacha, is my money. So I'll send this to myself, and then I'll use the Zamtel Kwacha to send to the recipient. So I'll say this again: if you are sending to a third party, you can send either to their Airtel Money account, MTN Money account, or Zamtel Kwacha account. If it's going to Airtel Money or MTN Money, they will receive a voucher which they can redeem. It's really, really simple to go and redeem. The cost of sending is 1 kwacha, regardless of the amount. So in my case, as you can see, I'm going to send it to my Zamtel Kwacha so that you can be able to see just how the process is. So I'm sending 8,099. The fee, this is one of the reasons that I do use this when sending to other people's mobile money, because the fee is fixed at 1 kwacha. I'm all about savings. I'm all about service and savings. So I will use platforms that are efficient, good, and also save me money. Business is tough, and you know the price of goods and services is going up all the time. So any savings I can make, I always do take it. And I can proceed. Okay, so the amount has been transferred successfully. Now let's go to my Zamtel Kwacha and we can check. So oddly enough, on my phone, the numbers here are Airtel and MTN. I don't have my Zamtel number in this phone, but I do have the Zamtel Kwacha app. It turns out the Zamtel Kwacha app is actually quite user-friendly. I did not know that before. Okay, so there we go. The funds have already reached my Zamtel Kwacha account, and that's my balance. Of all the mobile money platforms, Zamtel Kwacha has the best statement feature. So you click on the statement, you'll be able to see the transaction. And as you can see, ever since I've been using the LendMePay, I've really been using my Zamtel Kwacha more and more. I do also send to the other networks, Airtel Money and MTN Money, but I also using my Zamtel Kwacha a little bit more. So the funds have already reached my Zamtel Kwacha account, and here it is. That was the 8,099. It was reached at 10:21. So at the end of the day, it all comes down to preference, your cost pricing, and which you are comfortable with. So whichever app you're going to use, it all boils down to you. I use all these apps on a near daily basis. Depending on what I'm doing, I'll alternate between apps seamlessly. But if you are not able to do that, simply use the app that works for you. So all in all, I just wanted to share my views on the apps I use, why I use them, and the mindset that determines what I'm going to be using on that particular day or that particular moment. So otherwise, I hope this video has been helpful. And while you're at it, LendMePay is still running that promotion where you can stand a chance to be a lucky winner of talk time, data, and 500 kwacha cash. So what I did find out is that most of the entries are coming in from Instagram and Facebook. So if you're on Twitter, which I normally am on, do go on the LendMePay page, engage with them, take part in the competition. 500 kwacha is a lot of money. I mean, I wish I could also take part in the competition, but I can't for obvious reasons. Now, this video, by the way, is not sponsored by LendMePay or Zazu. It's just my response to some of the queries that I did get. So do let me know in the comments any of your views, comments. Also like the video, subscribe to my channel, and do check out all the platforms that I use. Let me know which ones you also use, which ones are your favorite ones. And I think I shall give, let me see, I still have some balance left. Let me just confirm what my balance is. Okay, I still have some balance left, so I can give this balance. The best comment will get the balance sent to them. So do leave me the comments, and then I shall pick one winner, and they shall receive this either talk time, cash, or bundles, whichever one they would wish to get. But thanks for watching. Mulos.